welcome to my channel. If this is your first time here, my name is Skylar Miranda, and if you are returning, I'm so happy you're here. This is going to be kind of a shortened week in my life. I went to the gym for the first time in 3 months, so since I had this FND exasperation last night, and it actually went okay. I still had some tremors when walking and a few tics, but between yesterday and today, I'm pretty mild symptom-wise. I'm still struggling with my dystonia, and I'm still struggling with some of my tics and some tremors when walking, but for the most part, I feel, I don't want to say okay, but I feel more myself than I have in almost 3 months, which I'm very grateful for, and I think a lot of it has to do with the medication and just hopping back into my old routines and staying more positive, because I really let myself get down in a very dark place there for a minute. So I'm trying to be more positive and upbeat and work my way back into my life prior to this diagnosis. And I have kind of a busy week, so not only did I go to the gym last night, I do plan on going again tonight. And then I also want to probably go one more or two more days this week. I have OT. I haven't started physical therapy yet. I'm still waiting. I don't know what's taking so long, but I've called twice and nobody's really gotten back to me. Welcome to our healthcare system. So I am trying to PT as much as I can myself and get my strength back as best as I can. But I am going to be doing that, and I'm going to take you guys with me tonight to the gym. I'm going to be doing kind of a mobility, upper body type of day. I am doing more functional training than strength training, because if you don't know, I was a powerlifter for about 4 years. So a lot of that was on maximum output, hypertrophy, really building strength, building muscle, and now I pretty much am just going to be training to help my everyday whenever I'm doing normal things that I struggle with. That is the end all be all goal, is to just be more functional. I will be showing you guys what that is looking like now that my life has changed a little bit. I do use a wheelchair to get around the gym, so it's kind of hard for me to vlog and do that, so hopefully James will come with me tonight so that he can be my cameraman. Everybody, this is Jade. This is my 2-year-old husky black lab. She's a huge cuddler, and she's like one of my best friends. One of my best friends, yeah. So I will be doing that, and then I do have OT this week, and then I also am doing something to my hair. I'm not going to tell you what it is. I want it to be a surprise, but I do have that appointment Friday morning. This is going to be tonight's gym fit. I have on the Arula. These are the Alphalete dupes from Amazon. I do not own Alphalete shorts, but I'm going to take other people's words who do buy Alphalete that it's a dupe. But these are just like a little long for my liking. I have pretty short legs, so I don't prefer this length. So what I do is I kind of like grab in the middle of this fabric and I pull that seam up until it's like sitting where I would prefer it to feel, where I'm getting some compression. And then I just roll it over. That's what those look like. And then I'm wearing my ProFit sports bra. I'm not going to throw this on, but this is what I will throw on once I get to the gym. This is like my favorite sweatshirt. This thing has been through so much. I'm pretty sure I got it from Burlington Coat Factory. I do like a little bit of a pump cover, especially like when I first get into the gym. Usually just like roll this and tuck it under so it has that like ballooned out feeling, but it still gives me a little bit of booty coverage. I'll pop these on too. I am going to be wearing this under my work uniform, my scrubs, because I have found that I stay most consistent if I go to work with the expectation that I'm going to go to the gym, and I dress prepare, because if I stop at home between, I'm not going to go. So this is why I struggle with walking, and it's why I tend to use a wheelchair, because when I am walking, I'm kind of walking on those toes, and I have some drop foot, so I have to like really pick up at my hip to get my feet to move. And that's progress, because I wouldn't have even been able to take those steps 2 months ago. I am going to go and eat some food before I need to leave for work, because I do have to be there by 3, and I have no idea what time it is right now, actually, because I did my hair and makeup for work. So I'm going to go ahead and put my scrubs on, and then I will meet you guys downstairs for food. I went ahead and made myself some breakfast. I'll show you. We're going to do like a little mini what do I eat in the day. I stick to a pretty like whole foods diet. I don't do a whole lot of processed anything, pretty much ever. So this is 2 eggs and some zucchini and bell peppers with a little bit of ketchup. I use like the no sugar added, pretty much just tomatoes ketchup. And then I also cut up some strawberries and bananas for myself and put some honey on there for some extra sweetness. And I have my coffee that has my mom's Almond Joy flavored at-home oat milk in there for some flavor. It is currently 1:45, so I need to leave for work in about an hour. I'm gonna go ahead and eat this and watch some Avatar: The Last Airbender and then go to work. It's like 10:30 right now. I went to work and I came home and I made dinner, and James went ahead and he went to the gym, but I just don't have the energy to go to the gym because I have to wheel myself around, and my tics have developed a little bit throughout the day. I was feeling pretty okay today. Physically, I feel like I'm walking a bit better today, but overall I just feel really sleepy and lethargic and just kind of out of it. I mean, I'm having some sensory sensitivity. I'm currently having this, like if you've ever worn icy hot, I have that like icy hot whiplash feeling on like both sides of my head, and it's just like really uncomfortable. And I don't know if it's because I have my hair tied back or not, because like weird things like that will kind of trip me. So I'm going to do a little bit of an at-home core workout today, and I actually think that this will be really good for some people to incorporate in their home workouts. I have been working a lot on my deep transverse core, so a lot of the movements that I do are going to be tackling that today. Sorry about the background going on here. This is my office. This isn't a studio of any kind. But nonetheless, this video will be really helpful for a lot of people, and it is mostly going to be on the floor with the option to use weight or to not use weight. Over here in the back, I have a few resistance bands, and I have dumbbells 2 and 5 pounds, because when adding weight right now, I don't really feel very comfortable loading a lot of weight on my body because I haven't really lifted for about 3 months. So even though some of my muscle tone is still there, it's not as strong as it was. And then I also have like a yoga block to help assist my feet and my ankles, because I don't really have a whole lot of ankle flexion anymore because of the dystonia. I also have an exercise ball. If you do not have an exercise ball, this is one of my at-home staples. It's probably the first thing I bought for myself, because you really can just do so many different movements, and we are going to be doing some of those movements here. So minimal equipment, basically you need a floor, an exercise ball, and any assisting weights that you may want.
For a real one, yeah. Slide on a real one, on my mama and God, you the real thing. Can't even cap to me, know you feel something. Yeah, you wanted a million and you show it. What you want, is it really that important? You've been on my mind and I really can't ignore it. Little baby, you a 10. When I'm in it, I got you going, oh. I can't even help it. I don't think I want to know that I've been on you. Ooh, oh. Tell me that you want it. Little baby, you a 10. Can I run it back again? Laid up, we paid up and faded on top of it. Ain't really used to this, I ain't never has. From the bare minimum, we doing lavish. I was down bad, really acting like I had it. You seen right through it, knew I was catting up. Still let me hit it till you cashed out, it adding up. Lately, been adding up. What you want, I'm activated. Way you looking at me with the eyes, hella captivated. Know you had you a long day, you agitated. I can get you off no medication, have you elevated. Can't fix the world, but I bet I fix that attitude. Mood on Big 10 when I fall through, it's all you. Slide through the town by the lake shore. Used to ride tank to the last drop in the Acura. Really, I was down bad, I was acting up. Somehow you still ain't had enough, yeah. Right for a real one, yeah. Slide on a real one. On my mama and God, you the real thing. Can't even cap to me, know you feel something.
Currently, I am on my way to my fitness class that I coach on Saturdays. I actually have a client as well as my class today. I'm so sorry if it's loud. It is raining cats and dogs outside, which helps it not be so sunny because the sun really hurts my eyes, so I don't have to wear my sunglasses, even though I still kind of feel the need to. But I am super excited for this weekend because I have nothing planned, which means I get to have a nice, relaxing, soul-reviving weekend to just do the things that I need to do for my business. I have a few programs I need to write or check in with some people. I really want to journal today, and I want to start making a plan for a good nighttime routine, a good morning routine, because I think getting more into like a steady routine will start helping some of my symptoms, and I'm starting to adjust to staying up longer is what James and I have noticed is like my 6-hour window where I would have a major crash and have be very symptomatic at the end of the day has gotten pushed out to more of a 10 to 11 hour window before my symptoms really start to kick in. So I think if I just develop really steady routines and start to implement a lot more control over my environments, I might be able to mitigate some things. I just was listening to the Health Cafe, and I was listening to her latest podcast on money mindset, feminine energy, and hustle culture. And I've been taking in a lot of that information and motivation lately. I felt like I was kind of moving into this portion of my life prior to the FND happening. I actually did a YouTube video, I think in October, talking about like breaking out of my rut, where I started to reduce the stress, be a lot more intentional with my time, and seeking out more stability and financial freedom whenever I started my online coaching business. And obviously what happened kind of derailed me. I'm going to be changing directions a lot and just focusing on giving my all into that. I think having a medical crisis happen definitely was a shock to my finances, obviously, because I'm 26 years old. I was divorced 3 years ago. I live pretty paycheck to paycheck down to the wire, and I have for 3 years. And I'm thinking of looking into taking a Dave Ramsey class to maybe get my finances a little bit more under control. So let me know if you want a video on like how I kind of set myself up for like a monthly reset almost, and how I prioritize my goals in my trajectory of where I want to get to. If you haven't listened to the Health Cafe, I definitely recommend it. I also know she has a YouTube channel that she's been doing for 7+ years. I will give you a better look at my hair here shortly whenever I'm in better lighting. But I woke up and I was in a rush, and yesterday was kind of an emotional day for me, so I will see you shortly. How'd that feel?
Is it really that important? You've been on my mind, and I really can't ignore it. Okay. Baby, you a 10, I got you going. I can't even help it. I don't think I want to know that I've been on you. Tell me that you want it. Little baby, you a 10. Can I run it back again? What we doing? I've been on you long time, I'ma prove it. You let me ride tight, and I always keep it fluid. And the thing gon' going stupid. I be tripping if I lose it. I get you so high, have you jet lag. We can skip town, get your rest back.
You want to use your exhale as momentum during the middle part of the movement.
Sunrise. We can slide on Telegraph and do brunch time. I've been making ends meet. I've been running routes to catch it. Plays in the field deep. I just want to build reach. No, I got you charged.
Okay, take your right.
Your hands? Or just in general?
Sort of have to know you right with a real one. Side with a real one. Oh my mama and God, you're the real thing. Can't even cap to me, know you feel something. Yeah, you want it, make it, and you show
Look where you're going, not where you are.
it. Is it really that
That was what my mom used to tell me when we would learn how to drive and I would learn how to take a turn. She'd be like, look where you're going, not where you are, because you know where you are right now. Okay, so here you guys go. Here's my hair in the sunlight. I just got finished with my adult class and I just got home. I'm going to eat lunch, probably nap. But I wanted to give you that update on what my hair looks like.